watching all the great action, and we are set for the green. Ricky the Raccoon is back with us as the green flag waves. We're underway. Is car number 73 of Frank Rocco jumps right out in front, but here comes the 7 of Dave Gallo to try to hound him down. Right behind them, Rene Dupree in car number 90. She'll battle with the 44X of Riverside.
Tight quarters, and Brian Schofield, look at him hang right in there. Challenging for 4th place now, the 09 coming on, being pressured by Ted Riggin from behind.
Further on back, car number 28 of Richie Gallup is going to try to make his way up to the front as he's already a 3-time feature winner. But right now, back up front, it's still car number 73 of Frank Rocco, rookie contender, having a great 96 season in that machine.
And Riggin now pressuring Brian Schofield. Schofield running 4th as they come off the turn. And Rene Dupuis trying to fight off Richard Savory, but here comes Savory now, trying to get that number 6 spot. And he's got it as they move into turn 4.
Well, Baraby in car number 04 battles with the 90 of Dupree is now, bid for the lead is car number 7 of Dave Gallo. Is going to try to take a peek to the inside. Can he make the move stick off turn number 4? It's still Rocco just by inches, but here comes the 09 of Schofield, as well as the 44X of Riverside.
Jim Liamas in the 11 to the infield. Now we have a new leader. Here is Dave Gallo taking over the top spot from Rocco. And Brian Schofield fighting Principe for that 3rd spot. Top 4 cars under a blanket. Now it's Cody into the infield in the 21 car.
Now Jensen in car number 79 tries to work to the inside of Gallup to take that spot away. Also having a great run tonight is car number 2X of Rob Summers. As now they all stack up. The 09 of Schofield will go around and the caution will fly.
Ted Riggin getting...
Once again, here we go. Green flag is back out, and it's going to be Gallo to win the battle off 4. But here comes Principe now. He's going to make a move to the inside of Rocco off turn number 2. Principe already knows what it is to sit in victory lane, and he'd like to do it again. And now he'll work to the inside of Rocco one more time off turn number 4.
Gallo leading the way, but boy, look at the field stacked up behind him. Principe and Rocco continue to duke it out for that 2nd spot. What a battle they're putting on. And Dave Baraby has now moved into contention. He is now running in 5th place and challenging for 4th. Here they go, tight quarters all through the pack. Our point leader now has come on strong. Here comes the 79 of Jensen. And he switches grooves, goes to the inside in front of Dupuis, and he's now running in 7th place.
But don't count on the 28 of Richie Gallup now as he tries to make his way up to the front. He's a 3-time feature winner, looking for win number 4. But right now, up front, car number 7 of Dave Gallo in command of this one. Principe is 2nd, Rocco is 3rd, but here comes Dave Baraby. He's going to look down low.
All right, here he comes, closing in on Principe, while Gallo continues to lead the way. Here is a battle in the pack. Jensen sliding under Rob Summers.
There's a piece rolling down the backstretch. It looks like it could be a part of a header pipe, which is right across from the in-gate. As a header pipe looks like a pipe came off of one of the machines, and Dave Baraby almost ran it over.
Yep.
Green, and it's going to be Gallo and Principe to bring him down as the green flag waves. Problem in the back of the pack. We got car number 90 of Rene Dupree. We got the 78 of Eric Leclerc. It looks like the 2 of Frank Latwell involved.
Rene trying to get the
4. Principe's looking for his 2nd victory on 96. As the green flag waves, we're back underway. They blast down into turn number 1. 2 blue machines ahead of this one as they battle side by side. It's Gallo and Principe, but Principe's going to win the battle as they head into turn number 3. Here comes Baraby down low. He tries to work to the inside of the 7 of Gallo. The 2 touch as Dave Gallo got into the front stretch here. You could see that one coming, Raleigh.
Wow.
His nose was facing right toward the wall there. Tough break for Dave Gallo, who was having a great run in car number 7. Sunday, August 18th, Marathon Banastro Spectacular Show. As right now we are set to get back underway with the modifieds. Principy wins the battle off 4, but here comes car 04 as he currently tries to work to the inside. Papali runs second, then it's Frank Rocco. Here comes Jensen up on the high side as they work off turn number 4.
Into the turn, Baraby in pursuit of our leader, staying on the low side. Principy got way up high that time and opened the door for Baraby. Here comes Dave, making a bid for the lead. Principy, though, still holding on at the line. Baraby will try again. The Justicia International machine, eating bit by bit on Principy. Here they come off the turn, and we have a new leader. Dave Baraby taking the top spot, looking for his first win of the year.
Currently a good battle for 5th spot between car number 9 of Savory. He'll take that spot away from Rocco, as now Savory's on a march to the front. Further on back, car number 09 of Barry Gray, doing a great job in car 09 in the relief for Brian Schofield. But back down to the line, it's the man who currently runs second in the point standings, car number 04 of Dave Baraby. Then it's Fran Principy, Papali, and Jensen, and Savory runs out the top 5.
And Barry Gray doing a very commendable job taking over from Brian Schofield in the 09. He is under the 73 of Rocco now. Off the turn, and Gray moves into 6th place.
So a lot of slicing and dicing in the rear of the field with the 28 of Gallup, the 47 of Riggin, the 2X of Summers, and car 73 of Frank Rocco. 2 rookie contenders battling on the Speedway. Summers and Rocco. Keep our eye on car number 09 as something seems to be sparking on that machine.
Yes, we noticed that. Let's see what happens with that one. Down the backstretch, our points leader, Jensen, working on Savory now as they come off the 4th turn. Baraby able to hold off the challenges of Principy, keeping a pretty good margin. They're coming up now to the halfway mark. Here comes Baraby,
trying to work his way to the front, as well as the 28 of Richie Gallup. But right now, the front spot is occupied by car number 04 of Dave Baraby. Currently second, car number 44X of Fran Principy. Then it's Papali, Savory, and Jensen.
Down the front stretch they come, and Savory still
spin off
Jensen.
Turn number 4. That's the 28 of Richie Gallup, and the caution will fly.
20 starters still out there as we're ready for the restart.
Well, this should be interesting. Let's see what's going to happen. As the green flag waves, it looks like it's going to be Baraby in the 04, but here comes Principy. Try it on the outside, but keep your eye on Papali as he works down low. Doesn't quite have the handles as they came off turn number 2.
Papali working hard down low, gets a tap from Jensen. And they almost go 3 wide out of turn 4. That was scary. Barry Gray still doing the good job. Papali gets crossed up. It costs him a position. And look at Gray working to the outside of Papali. Papali slips and slides.
As the bumper is hanging off of that car, we'll have to keep our eye on that.
Ted Riggett goes on by Papali now into 6th place. So Tony having his problems here. Principy still trying to gain some ground on Baraby, unable to do it. Meanwhile, he's got Richard Savory closing fast. Here comes the 9 car, moving in, looking for 2nd place. Also, Tom Jensen getting closer to the front in the 79 car.
Further on back, car number 09 of Barry Gray in relief for, problem. As Richard Savory's cut down a tire, or something happened there. I saw sparks flying as the 44X of Principy up against the Armco barrier.
So Principy wheels away under his own power. Savory showing sparks. We'll head back to pit road.
Well, now
that changes things in a hurry.
There the throw goes
on this restart. This will be interesting.
That'll be nice. Different.
Now we understand that the caution flag had flown for the bumper on the backstretch. So the 44X of Principy returns to 2nd place. The
You're fighting for those points, and especially the man who currently runs second in the point standing is leading the event. You want to try to get every spot you can.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. No question about that.
So now we got it all sorted out. Tom Jensen sat in victory lane back a few weeks ago. Now Dave Baraby looking to do the same thing. So this restart should be interesting. And another call to Barry Gray in relief for Brian Schofield. Having a great run in that C&P Construction sponsored cars. Here we go. We are set for the green as they work off turn number 4.
Baraby and Principy go roaring right out to hold on to their spots, but keep an eye. Here comes Jensen.
Oh, problem backstretch. The 73 of Frank Rocco goes around as well as the 2 of LaTwelve. Also involved is the 71 of Seidel.
And pieces go flying around down the backstretch. Oh boy. Frankie LaTwelve, an innocent bystander in that one, got caught up. We're checking on Rocco. He really went spinning. And he's okay. So the word from the scene is he's all right in car 73.
Drivers, owners, and the race fans will join forces to raise blood for the waves, and we're underway. As it looks like he may have a right rear tire going down. Something definitely broke on that machine.
Yep, Jensen having a difficult time. It couldn't keep the car straight.
Looks
Left
like
rear tire appears to be the one going down. Papali and Jensen heading back. So another caution comes out. This has been a night of horrors for the men in the modifieds.
So a tough break for Tommy Jensen, who was up to third, and you could tell when he pulled away from the rest of the field, it looked like the car was leaning to one side. Baraby, he finished 16th. He had a radiator problem, so I guess it was Jensen's turn to have some bad luck. But right now, we are going back to green as Baraby and Principy will bring him off turn number 4. But now here comes Barry Gray driving in relief for Brian Schofield as he works down a backstretch. He'll battle with the 28 of Gallup. The 2 run side by side right there as well as car number 2X of Rob Summers.
Now Gallup overtakes Gray and moves into 4th place, and here comes Rob Summers. Summers on the outside, now will be in 5th place.
Jensen now trying to make his way back up to the front now as he works to the inside of Rene Dupree off turn number 2. He'll take that spot away. But right now, currently comfortable lead is car number 04 of Dave Baraby with Principy second. But here comes car 47 of Riggett as Riggett is down low trying to make a beat to the inside to see if he can make that move stick.
Principy drifting up high again and opens the door for Riggett, but he sure has the power. Motor is there as he roars down the stretches. Riggett, try it again. But now Riggett has Gallup to worry about coming up behind him. Rob Summers driving a heady race. He's now in 5th place. Contact between Gray and Sabry with Jensen almost involved.
Yeah, almost there, Raleigh. Jensen now trying to pick and choose which lane he should go, and now trying to take a peek to the inside of the 09 of Gray down the backstretch. Car number 47 of Riggett, looks like that car is sparking as well. Keep our eye on that as now Riggett tries to make a move to the inside of the Principy machine. But in the meantime, Dave Baraby is your leader.
And Ted Riggett now takes over 2nd place with a good move on Principy. Gallup in 4th, Summers 5th, Sabry 6th, and point leader Jensen in 7th place. 10 laps to go for Dave Baraby's first win of the year.
That's right. Here he comes off turn number 4 to lead another lap. Currently 2nd, it's Riggett. Currently 3rd, it's Principy, then Gallup, and then Summers.
Gallup up alongside Principy now. Trying to work his way back from a tough start. They're even at the line. So that's a good battle going on. Now Gallup ahead of Principy, and here comes Summers too, trying to do the same thing. Now Ted Riggett coming on. He's got time yet. 6 laps to go as they hit the line.
Yeah, Riggett is starting to gain on Baraby.
Absolutely. So we may have a battle for the lead coming up here. He's pecking away. 5 laps to go. And Riggett continuing to close in. Wide open track. Baraby wanting that win oh so bad, but Riggett fighting hard to take it away. Here he comes, closer and closer. Uh-oh, problems. As Savory got sideways, Jensen was able to avoid contact with some heady driving, and they both pull away okay. Start. Making sure nobody jumps here on this restart. And Riggett do it. And Jensen pick off a few more of these competitors. Here comes Riggett to the inside of Baraby. Into turn number 1 they go with 3 laps remaining. Baraby holds him off out of turn 2, but here comes Riggett again. Down low he goes, and Baraby sliding, and cars scattering behind him as Baraby goes all over the racetrack, and the caution is out. 4. Trying to find out which car it is and maybe dropping the fluid. That was the story on that one. Caution brought out because of fluid on the racetrack. And who's gonna do the job? No jumping on the restart, everybody off cleanly, and away we go. Here comes Riggett to try again. Off the turn, they're still nose to tail. No challenges going on except for Jensen as he moves under Savory in the back of the pack. It'll be the white flag now as they come off turn 4. Riggett making one last charge. Here he comes down low. Baraby holds him off that time. But let's see what happens on turn 3. Here they come for the checkered flag. Baraby up high. Off the turn they come, and it's Baraby with the win over Riggett. Gallup 3rd, Summers 4th, Principy 5, and Dupuy going around. And Dupuy will get across that finish line somehow. There she is. She knows what to do. But there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Baraby. It was a wild and woolly one, but we did make it. We certainly hope you enjoyed all the action tonight. What a full night it was with the NEMA Midgets making the visit, plus our 4 regular divisions. And we'll be back again next Saturday night, starting promptly at 6 p.m. We hope you'll be able to join us. Our point battle certainly shaping up for the final few weeks of the point season, so we hope that you can join us for all the excitement of the NASCAR Winston Racing Series. Gary Danko down there awaiting Dave Baraby.
Car number 04, and by my calculations, that should put him back in the point lead by about 2 or 4 points. Baraby has led the points for pretty much of the 96 season. He lost it back a few weeks ago when he had some hard luck, but he's out of the automobile. How about a big round of applause for Dave Baraby, driver of the New England Municipal Equipment sponsored race car. The Bud hat is in place, and now Dave will come up and he'll have a word about his victory, and he'll tell us about that little excursion he took up in between turns 3 and 4. Getting congratulated by the crew, his wife giving him a hug, and now he makes his way to the front of the car. Round of applause for Dave Baraby. Dave, Congratulations on a job well done, but tell us about what happened between turns 3 and 4.
Ooh, it got pretty slick out there. Somebody dropped some oil, I guess, and we kind of backed our way around the corner, just kept our foot in it, didn't really know what was going on. So I'd really like to thank the Winston Racing Series sponsors and Riverside Park track sponsors, Napa, Snap-on, Acme Auto, and I'd like to thank all our car sponsors, Justice International, New England Municipal Equipment, Lether Automotive, Driving Image, Hamden Race Fuels. I'd like to thank my crew and my family. Most of all, I'd like to thank all the fans and friends who've given us a lot of encouragement here through the season. It's taken us a long time to get this first win this season, and we appreciate everybody's support.
I believe last time you sat in Victory Lane was May of '95.
Too long ago.
Too long ago. Now let's talk about your season up to date. You've had some good runs, you've had some bad runs, you've had some mediocre runs.
Well, we struggled a little. The beginning of the season we ran pretty well, and then we had a few little mechanical things fighting us, but the car's a good car. Raceworks builds an excellent chassis, Bob Bruno builds an excellent motor, and the guys on the crew do an excellent job keeping it under me.
And guess what? You are back in the point lead.
Well, all right. We'll take that.
Okay, Dave Baraby picks up his first win on the 1996 season. Let's send it back upstairs.
All right, and following Dave across the line, the 47 of Riggett, followed by the 28 of Gallup, the 2X of Summers, the 44X of Principy, and the 09 of Barry Gray. 7th goes to former point leader Tom Jensen in the 79, then it was Savory in the 9, the 90 of Dupuis, and the 78 of Leclerc. Finishing 11th, the 71 of Seidel, followed by the 67 of Papali, the 73 of Rocco, the 2 of Latoile, the 7 of Gallo, the 18 of Spires, the 4 New York of Houghton, the 21X of Radwick, the 21 of Cody, and the 11 of Jim Liamis. So that's the story on our NASCAR Winston Racing Series modified feature for tonight. Dave Baraby getting the win and recapturing the point lead.